Alright, hello. What's up? Hi, and welcome back to Neon Abyss. And notice I've only done the basics video for a while, so that until now at least. So, main reason I'm actually recording right now is because I wanted to talk a little bit about an idea. It was there's something I really enjoy, and that is my strange love for philosophy and philosophizing and wanting to learn more. And my other love is video games. So there's actually a video game that originally I had recorded the prologue to it, and then after that I did nothing more. Alright? The game in question, and it's one of my favorite video games of all time at this point. It is Nier Automata. The first Nier being one of my other favorite games of all time. But Nier Automata is interesting and unique in that it goes in a lot into different philosophies, and so pays homage to many philosophers by name, actually. There we go, that's fine. I'll take the damage. I'll eat the damage. I'm not that butthurt over it. Well, that kind of nice. Yoink. Bomb that. Yoink. Nice. That's real nice. So the philosophers in question, that's a lot of shield. That's a nice chest too. Okay. Philosophers in question, philosophers and or prominent ancient thinkers or prior thinkers. There's a religious robot named Kierkegaard, if you know anything about Kierkegaard. The opening line of the game refers to the idea of killing God, which is something that was brought up by Nietzsche, saying, you know, God is dead and we've killed him. Pascal, Simone, Jean-Claude, which is a reference to actually a French philosopher, among others, of course. Even the video games. Ooh, Blue Doctor, that's real good. Even the video games. I'm trying to think of how to put it. Main motif and stories revolve around the. Oh, you're gonna grab that one way the hell over there first, huh? Okay, buddy. You do you. Yep, there you go. Thanks, bud. Revolves around. Oh, and Adam and Eve, of course, is in the game. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? But the primary motif of the game is the will to live, you know, meaning of life. More specifically, how do we retain meaning in our existences when we lose our sense of meaning? Complicated question, but anyway, the reason I bring up Nier and Nier Automata is because I'm considering playing the game a second time. Now, I've completed the game. I've gotten every ending. I've completely, like, I've platinumed the game. Like, now, when I say platinum the game, yes, there's some trophies I didn't feel like working myself, so there is actually a vendor in the game that where you can just buy the various trophies for the game, and you automatically get them. Neat idea, neat concept. The reason, though, that I bring it up, however, is because I'm considering doing a bit of a video series on Nier Automata. More specifically, I was considering doing a series not so much on, I guess you could call it the gameplay itself and all that. The gameplay is just a means to an end. But rather, each video, or I would get, as I play through the game and meet the various characters in the game, I would go over their importance as characters, of course. When I say importance, I mean importance as entities that add to the overall themes and motifs. Like the search for meaning, for instance. Oh, sweet. Blue Doctor, get at it. He's gonna give me a bunch of shields. There you go, buddy. So, that's... Don't you dare. There we go. There we go. Got him. Got it. So, I wanted to just ring off that idea because that game is so inspiring and enlightening and interesting, and I just want to contribute something in some way to the discussion. What I would do is, with each character that you meet in the game, I was going to go over their real life counterparts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need one more half shield. Sorry, I'm so close to hitting this one achievement. I was hoping to just knock it out here if I could. But anyway, so go over each character, their importance to the overarching motif, their importance to the story at hand, to some limited degree, because that's not really the focus. Pegasus? Oh, that's nice. I haven't had flying in this game yet, so that's real nice. Chuck it. In addition to their importance to the motif, but also their relevance in the discussion in regards to the game itself. For instance, the idea of killing God as I mentioned before, Nietzsche, and how that's relevant to why Nietzsche's philosophy in general is important to the overarching story, and why some of the characters reflect that philosophy, among other things. That's just the idea. Of course, it's going to be the way I do things, which, you know, gameplay, so on. No real editing, because I'm not an editing person, but I would try to keep it, try to keep the episodes relevant and essentially shorter than some of my other normal videos. So instead of being like an hour, 45 minutes long, maybe cut it down to like 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops, just to keep it more concise. That I think that is part of my problem. Sometimes is I'm not very concise when it comes to trying to go over what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this just to hit the 10. Boom, done. What do you got here? Phantom. That's actually the name of my dog. Huh. I don't like that though. I love my dog, but not that gun. That's just the idea. I was wondering how people would feel about all that, and if it would be a worthy endeavor. I think it is personally, because, you know, oh my god, the shots in this thing. Again, the game is very important to me, especially the ending. I'd have to honestly replay it, because all my save data is deleted, because if you know anything about Nier or Nier Automata, that is a requirement to get the last ending. You have to delete all of your save data, which is unfortunate, but you know, it makes the ending so much more meaningful as well. So, oh, I'm not touching that. Got too close to an Athena or wisdom thing, so. Now, other than that, the problem with this is it's going to require a lot more research than I'm normally just talk off the cuff. And I know a little bit about Nietzsche, a little bit about Kierkegaard, a little bit about Jean-Claude, a little bit about Simone, less about Simone than probably any of them, to be perfectly honest with myself, and, which is unfortunate, but you know, Simone's just not what I ever specialized in when it comes to philosophy. I'm more in tune with Stoic philosophy in terms of my knowledge base than anything else. So you'll have to excuse me. I will have to either on the fly go over what I know, or very quickly, or as quickly as possible, go over, or research, I should say. Why did I say go over? Research various philosophers and get a basic understanding, at the very least, of their primary philosophies and their primary concepts. Not that I have a problem doing that. I read all the time anyway, or I at least read as much as possible. I will also, there are some things that are interesting about the game that I don't think some people have talked about. My big favorite thing recently has been Carl Gustav Jung, the Swiss psychoanalyst, most notable for his concepts of synchronicity and the collective unconscious. If you've never heard of him, of course. And I think in some ways there is actually enough evidence to suggest that Carl Jung would be a good addition to talk about during that game. Not in so much of his necessarily his personal beliefs, or his research and concepts. Maybe in alchemy a little bit more so than anything else, but more so in his observations of other philosophers, more specifically, or most notably, Nietzsche himself. I now had either one of these items, so we'll go with the gun. This thing is interesting. Drop random coins, huh? Yeah, I'll take money. Oh, haven't gone in here yet, have I? So, I already got something like that. So what? Cat medallion. The fewer crystals you have, the more damage your weapon does. Boom. Done. This fucker flies, so do I. Come get some. What a wrecking. Oh, you hit me once, prick. So, I'm going to definitely send this video, link this video to a few friends. See what their suggestions are. I don't get enough views on my videos at this point, or at all, ever, to get general responses from the public, of course. But that's okay. I'm gonna make it. I'll probably make it either way, because there are some things that I have more of a what's the word I'm looking for? A will. I feel a will to do certain things sometimes. That's like, for instance, I say it sometimes as a joke, but one of the big things that I truly believe is that you live on in your legacy. You live on in memory, more specifically. That's where immortality really lies. It's not in, to me, it's not so much in the afterlife or anything like that. I mean, we don't even know for sure 100% that any of that exists. We just believe it does and really hope it does. But what I can say about immortality is that whenever someone remembers someone else fondly, or whenever someone remembers someone else in general, that remembrance is a form of immortality. So, oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That range, bro. I do believe in that type of immortality. I truly believe that that is real immortality. We can see that. We can prove that. Even through one's infamy. You can think of, the worst human beings possible, and we make documentaries about them. Which is kind of sad in its own right. But it gets ratings. So, it sells movies and books. We on the History Channel, that's the big joke about the History Channel, you know more about Hitler than you know about Pol Pot or Stalin or basically anyone else. Whoops, come on. An egg. I'll have to come back here later, I think, because I need more crystals. Maybe I was a little too overzealous using up my crystals. Yeah, probably. This is probably the best run I've had. Sadly. Oh, there we go. That worked. Got my crystals. Got my money. Don't jump over. Oh, okay, we got it. Now we just gotta, sneak by that. Oh, fuck's sakes. Did not mean to do that. Alright, well, here we are. Oh boy, you're just all over me. So, the joke, excuse me, I kind of lost my train of thought. The joke that I've made in some fashion or another is that, I'm not going to have children. I'm not going to have a legacy of that sort. But what I do have, and something I truly regard or have much pride in, and let's see, booyah, more damage. Yeah, there we go. I take a lot of pride in how that's pretty good too. So we can use one key here, but use money 10 cents on the other one. Sweet. No, yeah, but I do, like, even though I won't have children, I won't have those sort of, that sort of legacy. What I do have are people I've invested in a sense. I truly believe that people are worth investing in. Some people, in the quote Nietzsche, ironically enough, or interestingly enough, is that it was in an unpublished paper or letter that he made. He written, same difference. He said, and this is, you're gonna have to forgive me if I don't quote it perfectly, it's more of a paraphrasing, but he said something to the effect of, if I hold the key, why does my lock and your lock have to be the same? And he was, I remember now, he was talking about how, what do you say of a man who can help others, or says he can help others, but he can't help himself? He said, well, why does my lock and your lock have to be the exact same, even if I hold the key? If I'm holding a key, I might not hold the key to myself, but I might hold the key to you. That, in a way, it's like not every person can get along with someone else. You don't always have not every yin individual can get along with another yin. Same with yangs, or so it could be said of the yangs. You can get along, but opposites do attract, so to speak. Since I'm using money as keys, I might be best off if I actually use my money. In a way, I can still get more money. I can get keys too, that'd be really great, so I can use my... Oh my god! Use my money for something else. Oh, it was him launching bombs everywhere. So it is my sincerest goal in life, a lot of times, is to help others as much as I possibly can. I've said it, I told somebody before, but interestingly, my greatest ability in life is not the knowledge that I have necessarily. I don't have more knowledge than Nietzsche or Jung or really anyone else for that matter. What I do have is the ability to learn and the ability and willingness to share. I like telling other people things, and if it helps them, I'm happier for it. I like when people can develop. I like when people can learn and become. It's just sometimes people don't. It's like sometimes people just get in their own way. That's the best way to put it. If you don't know what I mean by that, have you ever had that self-doubt just creep in out of nowhere? Saying, I can't talk to that girl. I can't talk to her. I can't walk over there. What if she says no? Then what if she says no? Why does that matter? That's not the point. I wish you could push barrels. The point to me is, if she says no, she says no. What difference does that make? I've not had this yet. Huh. Not bad. It's actually a pretty good item. Maybe I'll actually get some freaking keys, huh? But, what if my song isn't good enough? What if I'm not good enough? What if? These little stories we tell ourselves. Tell yourself a new story. Tell yourself, make your own story about you. And become the hero. I like Joe Rogan actually said this. You can make all the memes you want about Joe Rogan. I don't care. I don't think he does either, to be honest with you. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy that gives a shit. He said, but he said something that really rang with me. He said, be the hero in your own story. Be the hero in your own story. What could that possibly mean? What in the hell do you mean, Joe Rogan? You're being weird again. Well, maybe a little, but... Oh, keys. Excellent. Be the hero in your own story. What can that possibly mean? Spouting nonsense again. Damn it, Joe Rogan, why do you gotta spout some nonsense? Well, what he's saying is not nonsense. we see ourselves so low. We see ourselves as being so little in comparison to literally everyone else and everything else, including the whole cosmos. And yes, technically you're right. The cosmos is bigger than us. The planet is bigger than us, but we are not bigger than us, if that makes sense, right? We, as individuals, are just that. We're individuals. We have the capacity to grow and become and do amazing things. And yet, sometimes we don't let ourselves do that. We tell ourselves stories. We tell or give ourselves all the reasons why we can't do something, instead of giving ourselves the reasons why we can do something. I can't. You're right. You know what? You're right. Sometimes you're right. When you're right, you're right. Maybe you can't. Because, guess what? The more you say you can't do something, of course, the more you will not. Duh, that's common sense, right? I don't have any bombs. That's just, to me, common sense. If you say you can't, then you're not going to. And then you can't. That seems like common sense, but that's not what we tell ourselves. We think it's something so far outside of ourselves, and think that God's somewhere out there. We think that God is something that is foreign to us. We think that, you know what? Hold on. Unlock. Thank you. We say that God is beyond us. Why does God have to be beyond us? You've heard the term, body's a temple, well, mine's a shrine. Body's a temple, mine's a cathedral. I don't believe that God is something outside of us. I think in a lot of ways God is a part of us. We are, you know? You can think of that as you will. I know somebody's going to holy crap. Well, what do you do? That? No, fuck that. Taking the guitar. Rainbow guitar. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. That's something special. Ooh, oldie heart. Oh, you hurt me, you bastard. Wait a minute, what's the active on this? Drop random pickups, cost 20 coins. No. Think not. I believe not. So despite what stories you might tell yourself, it doesn't mean that people don't believe you. That's why a lot of times you'll say something and you'll go, I'm this way or that way. And someone goes, no, you're not. You're intelligent, you're wise, you're funny, you're whatever. Doesn't matter. You know, whatever it is. They tell you that not because they're trying to jerk you around. They're telling you that because they find it to be true. Granted, you're going to show different parts of yourself to other people. That's that mask, that persona we wear all the time. That's a Jungian thing. That persona, literally, it's where we get person. You know. Alright, we're gonna fight Argus. It's been a while since I fought him. I'm gonna light him up too. Argus can be actually not an easy fight simply because of how his attacks kind of seemingly random. but he's not as bad as you think. He just has that little shield every once in a while, but I'm gonna light him up real bad. Whoop! Yeah, there he goes. Toast. Hell yeah. Moving on. So again, like, I understand that some of us have problems. I deal with, mostly, my problem is depression. I truly see the worst parts of me all the time. And I've been told countless times that, you know, people are proud of me for doing something. Or they expected something great of me. That they're proud of me. That they're happy that I'm around. Whatever you want to say. And I don't see it. I do sometimes succumb to that nihilistic feeling of just nothing matters. But should I let that get me down? No. I actually, you know, the feeling's going to be there. Let it coast through. Let it ride. And then do something about it. In a lot of ways, these little videos, even though I say it's a hobby, and it isn't just a hobby overall, it also is my odd attempt at, give me the party favor. Okay. God, losing a bunch of shields for that. That's okay. I'll get more. What was the active again? Sorry, that's something where I have to like kind of remind myself every once in a while. So yeah, I'm down on myself. I fully admit I'm down on myself. I fully admit I might not be the best person to tell you to, you know, do all these great things. But, you know, the worst thing a human being can do in reality is give up. It's the worst thing you can do. Not because giving up is something you want to do or don't want to do or whatever, again, whatever story you want to tell yourself. It's because giving up means that you had a chance and you defeated yourself. Giving up means you, I hate to say it, intentionally defeated yourself. Not someone else, not some outside force, not some invisible specter, not some great mortal enemy, not something else. No. You did it to yourself. When you give up, and it's hard to fight every day. If you have some kind of mental, emotional, personality disorder, something of that nature, it's not easy. It's not easy to fight every single day, wondering when you'll get the chance to rest. Will you ever rest? Maybe, maybe not. And I hope you find rest. I do. But I want you also to take every day and appreciate the fact that this is, whenever they say, you know, this is the greatest moment to be alive, that's, you know why I think that really is? because you aren't going to be, like, were you going to be alive any other time? Were you alive any other time? No. Maybe not. Maybe. Kind of depends on how you see reincarnation, of course. Not that you may or may not remember any of that. Oh, you gave me an egg. How sweet of you. You bastard. I'll take the key. I'm not going to be butthurt about a key. Ooh, what we got here? Is that... Oh, I thought that was a donut. It looks like a donut. Oh, it kind of looks like a donut. Chocolate coin. Oh, cool. Give me some coins. That's on evolutions, though. A failed hatch? Ah, well, that's alright. Oh, no, you son of a bitch. You're not taking my money this time. I hate that. I hate the grabber. He's like the worst buddy. The worst pet in the game. He's just a regular prick. Not an average prick, an overall. Oh, what is that? Justice will be sensed. Oh. You know, I like it, but I'm taking the... I'm rocking out the guitar from this point. Nothing quite like a guitar strapped to you. The Mick family, god of fast food. So with this, I can actually just spray them all down pretty quick. Whichever ones end up being alive. Like, they really don't have a rat's chance in hell. Yeah, get out of here. The Garen clip. And then we just get even more shots. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think this is a one run, but hey, you never know. I haven't fought this boss yet, so. I haven't been on this area yet, this stage yet. Anyway. No, I would find it, honestly, I would find that the people who need the help the most are the ones that generally are some of the strongest people. It's actually amazing to me. I've yet to meet a weak person. Of the people that, like, I've seen that, you know, either have asked me for help in some way, shape, or form, or they, you know, the grabber is going to be around. Yeah, well, no, he's got a little, he's about to die, so I'm not worried about him anymore then. There we go. Quit taking my money. I need that for damage now. Sorry, but as I was saying, the people I would say generally need the most help, they tend to be some of the strongest people in the world. They're not weak. They're not weak. They just have gone on so long, fighting for so long. And that's all they know how to do is fight with themselves. You know, their entire lives, fighting themselves, fighting everything they think is wrong with themselves, fighting everything that other people tell them is wrong with them, which is disgusting in and of itself. And they're just tired. It's not that they're weak, they're tired. Weakness is totally different than being tired. You're not weak. You just need to rest. You need a moment to collect yourself, refocus, get with the groove, figure yourself out, or don't. I mean, that kind of depends on how you feel about that sort of thing. Hint, hint, wink, wink. By the way, I know I'm going in the wrong direction. I just kind of forgot that this thing was here, and I don't know. I hate the idea that somebody says someone's weak. No joke, I've rarely met a weak person. To live in of itself takes effort, takes great strength and ability. Now, whether you have the best thoughts on that situation or not, that's a different story altogether. One that I'm not ready to like have a full-on debate about. It's a matter of opinion. 2077 Doomsday. Oh my god. I have like full shields. I don't think I need damage, but I'm gonna keep doing this war. See how nutty we can get. I still have Blue Doctor in there? Yeah, Blue Doctor's still alive. And this popped. Wow. Gimme. What do we got? Nothing perfect, but I'll take it. Yeah, I got full shields. Oh my god. That's a that's a lot of damage. What is my luck? Monster. I want this grabber to die so I can get the money and just send every enemy in the game to Pound Town. It's the neighboring village to Flavor Town. Yeah, I haven't fought the Hal yet. Is this just regular Hal or Hal 9000? Hal, I'm about to melt you. I don't care. Hal, go to hell. Oh yeah, I'm just... Hal? Buddy, I need you to die. Thank you. There we go. A complete run. Get my smithing hammer just so I can do even more crazy damage. I took like 6 hits. Well, that's kind of ridiculous, but hey, I'll take that a win. I'll take that a win. I hope you guys enjoyed this little run. I think Zeus is next. Unknown manager. Defeat more managers to fill the new target. Yep, it's Zeus, god of electricity. What a hell of a target. Argus is probably my favorite just because he's the god of the darknet. That or Hal. No, Hal was a cool fight. But Zeus. Zeus will be interesting. I think Athena and Ares are the other two. Or Ares then Athena. I can't remember. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. My name's Chris, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!